Well, yeah, Jamaican. Yeah, so Bleachers is good. Future Islands, that was a great album. That was last year really, but I've still got that going. My son has just got into Eminem. And he's 12, so it's wildly inappropriate in many ways. But it's made me get my Eminem albums out again. And although I think politically it's dodgy, his language is terrible, he does have quite good tunes. So I'm touring with him at the moment. And always, you know, there's the Beatles, there's the Proclaimers, they're always there. Yeah. What are you listening to?
I don't really have a music preference. I listen to everything from classical to K-pop, so...
What about Margaret, though? Because that's, you should be, you know...
I met Margaret yesterday at Comic Con, so...
This is exciting! This is stars! This is the beginning of the rest of your life! Where is she? Is she not here today?
Yeah, she left yesterday.
She left.
Can I ask a favor really quickly?
Sure.
Can I get you on video saying hi, Margaret?
Yeah, come up here, come up here.
Hey, you started Margaret, right? We're sticking with Margaret.
Does she know you grown a moustache? Has everyone seen this? Can you see this man's moustache? Okay, here we go. Margaret, hello. It's David Tennant here. I believe you were here yesterday. Where are you? I want to meet you. Can I give you one word of advice? You need to go out with this guy. Me and all my friends here agree. I think you'll be very happy together. Good luck. I'll come to the wedding.
Too, you have the ability to perform the wedding. Are you allowed to actually marry people?
I have married someone, yes. I am ordained in one state. I'm not going to tell you which, because one you can demand my presence if I do. But yes, oh yeah, I wield that power.
History was made here today for Margaret and Mustache Guy. Hello, how are you?
Hi, nice outfit. Yeah!
I'm gonna, if you had the opportunity to come back as the 10th Doctor in Big Finish and you got to do one with Peter Davison, would you do it?
That's a very complicated, many-layered question. So if I went to Big Finish and did one with Peter, well, I've already done one on the telly with him, so it's not like I have an aversion to it. Yeah, I mean, that would be a lovely thing, but, you know, who knows? It's not for me to decide such things. Peter might not fancy it, frankly.
And I just have to say, I love the Doctor's daughter.
So do I.
Hey.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Okay. Will you accept this miniature plastic cow?
A miniature plastic what? Cow? Yeah, sure. Why would I, in any sense?
Oh, I get one too. All right, well, thank you.
What's the significance?
I'm bored at Comic Con.
You're bored at Comic Con?
Bored enough to queue up with a cow?
I have about 300 of them.
So you brought it up for everyone then?
It's like the Ellen Show. Everyone goes home with a cow! You get a cow. Your seat was a plastic cow!
Holy God, he was not lying. That's a lie. To be fair, there's a rooster in there too. And a pig and a sheep.
Why have you got so many cows in your bag?
Well, my first convention I went to, I wanted to get something signed. And I took it to my bag and I had this tiny, tiny cow in it. I'm like, you don't want me to get this signed. Next convention I went to, I bought 500 cows. Not cows, farm animals. And now this convention I bought 300 because Walmart was out of them.
What's your cow overhead? Like, how much money are you spending on miniature farm animals?
but
He's rated the quality of his
it's like what price? Because these ones cost me like $50. For cows?
I mean, it's exorbitant for cows. It's making you spend that money.
You have parents or somebody. Are they funding the cow?
Kira,
Oh my gosh.
I should have thrown them out to all these people.
I know. That was like $20 you just gave away right there.
Get the man back his cows. Get down to eBay then.
People wonder why I do it in the last. Why?
I bet they do.
Totally normal. People ask you, why do you do this? And I go, someone has to.
That's where your argument falls down. I don't think someone has to. But I'm glad you do.
Yeah.
Tell Margaret it could have been a lot worse.
I just want to point out, Matt Smith doesn't get miniature cows in his pants.
Do you have another question?
What will we do with this cow now that you've been granted it?
I have no idea. I'm going to put it on eBay and see what I can get. I have no idea. I will. I don't know. I think when I'm signing autographs today, I'm going to put it on the desk, and everyone can touch it, and you'll be blessed by Mad Cowboy. Well done for being the most insane person here this morning. Good work. I will keep this very safe.
I really expected the Sunday panel to be nice and easy and normal. You really brought your weird game, Raleigh. Ma'am, I don't know what you're about to distribute or propose to someone.
I have plastic cows to give you, I'm sorry.
Don't worry. I'm suddenly yearning for what's your favorite monster, that's all.
This one's a softball, so
Okay.
it'll work. Well, okay, first I bring news from John Barrowman from Atlanta from last year. He also did not keep his pants on then. Nor did his husband. But he wanted to let you know that while he didn't officially claim his favorite doctor, he claimed you as his favorite doctor.
Oh.
And secondly, what is the best blooper that you've ever had while acting?
Oh, I don't know, that's hard. I mean, I fall over quite a lot. Especially doing Doctor Who because there was a lot of running. There was a lot of falling over. And I would always try and carry on, but sometimes that rarely worked, frankly, because if you disappear at the bottom of the frame and then pop up again, however quick it is, there's still something they can't edit around on the whole. There was quite a good one, we were doing the Unicorn and the Wasp. I remember coming along, and there was some old country house outside Cardiff, and then we ran along the sort of top landing, and this carpet just went from under me. I came right up into close-up and disappeared. But I was back up again 5 seconds later, and I kept going, but nobody else did. So, I don't. Yeah, mate. It would probably be to do with me falling over. I imagine that happens with alarming frequency.
Thanks.
Thank you. And thank you for the question. What a question.
Hello.
Hi.
So my friend and I were here yesterday. We're the ones that drove 15 hours all night from Missouri.
Yes.
You are my favorite doctor. Cousins to start watching, and their parents hate me for it, and my dad has started watching, and but I was gonna ask you to record a video, and then he did. So I don't know if you want to.
Let's put an end to the recording video.
Is it gonna get you laid?
No, a guy from my church, he lets me come to his house.
I'm sorry.
And
Inappropriate.
I gave you a drawing from his son.
Ah, thank
And
you.
I was just hoping you could say hi to his family because they love Doctor Who, but it's fine.
Hey, listen, I'm happy to, but I defer to the.
How about just a hi, friend? Can we just wave?
Yeah, can you say hi, Myers family?
Maya.
Wait, go.
Hi, Maya's family. Thank you.
Hello, little sir.
Hi. Grab that microphone. That's it. You got it.
Throughout the whole Doctor Who series, who is your favorite companion?
It's too dangerous for me to answer that. I love them all in their different ways. I was very lucky that I had such great companions for all the time I was there. Billy and Freema and Catherine, who were there sort of long term, and then Bernard Cribbins and Lindsay Duncan and Michelle Ryan and all those people who were sort of guest companions, if you like. I was very lucky all the way through, so it would be very wrong of me to choose a favourite. I think. Who was your favourite?
Ooh, it's hard, isn't it?
Rose Tyler.
A popular choice. Popular choice. I'm not being drawn.
Well done, sir. And I like your bow tie. Bow ties.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well done. Hi.
Someone help this young gentleman with the mic. Just lean it down a little bit for him.
What is your favorite classic Doctor Who episode?
Oh, good question. What's yours?
Oh no, there's a lot of good ones.
Yeah. Give us some that you like.
Yeah.
One of them is Revelation of the Daleks.
Very good. Very good. Yeah. I like the one I have the earliest memories of, or earliest clear memories of, would be Genesis of the Daleks, which I remember I was very young, but I remember really good. You like that one too? Yeah.
He approves.
Yeah. That was a very cool one. So, but there was so many. Yeah, I mean that's why it was such a great show and it ran for so many years. So, again, very hard to choose, but yeah, the first one I remember is Genesis of the Daleks. So let's go with that.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Good question. Good question. Hi there.
Hello.
Hi.
I drove 20 minutes to get here to see you.
You deserve a medal. And a little sit down and someone to rub your feet.
My point being, thank you for coming to Raleigh.
It's a pleasure.
And try our barbecue before you leave.
Yes.
What do you mean? Tell me more.
It's pork
Right.
and it's barbecue.
And where do I get this thing? In the pit.
Sounds appetizing, doesn't it?
Make sure you also have slaw and hush puppies.
Hush puppies are shoes, okay?
It's cornbread, what we call hush puppies.
Oh, there you go.
Yes, do try ours before you try any barbecue anywhere else in the country.
Maybe too late, but thank you.
Do you work for the barbecue industry?
No, I'm from North Carolina, so I'm selling North Carolina.
Okay, you have a question then,
Yes,
right? Okay.
yes. What's your favorite film of all time?
Oh, so many. My favorite film of all time, maybe. To Kill a Mockingbird, maybe. Kill My Men, maybe. Something like that, maybe. Ooh. Yeah, maybe Apocalypse Now. I don't know. But then there's stuff like there's With Nell and I, and then there's no reaction with Nell and I. Nobody likes that. There's two people like it.
Very definitely contingent.
Yeah. And what's yours?
2001.
Oh, I didn't really understand that.
I didn't really either, but it's a good movie.
It's just a thing. It washes over you. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll go with those three.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Or maybe it's Star Wars. I don't know. Maybe it's Star
running down on time, so let's try to keep the questions brief so we can get through as many of you guys as possible.
Okay.
Hello, sir.
Hi. Do you have a question?
What do you want to know? All right, he's got it. I feel it. We have faith in you, sir.
It's quite tough. It's tough to do.
Yeah, it's tough. Mom, you want to help him out with that?
He wanted to know what was your favorite part about being the doctor?
Oh, my favourite part was that I got to read the scripts before just about everyone else. I got to know what happened next before the nation and the world. My favourite part was when I would, and it would usually happen when you'd be on set filming one episode and you'd come back to your dressing room and there'd be a buff envelope waiting, which was the next episode that was coming along. That was my favourite part.
All right, good question. And now he likes that mic.
Yeah.
And he's going to be a stand-up performer. All right, we're going to pass it back to the person behind you, okay? Okay.
He wants you to know K9's in front of you.
Oh,
Thank you. There he is.
Thank
Well
you,
done.
sir.
Well spotted.
And I have a question. I
Okay.
wanted to know, in Hamlet, you wore a really brightly colored muscle shirt. I was wondering what was behind that particular choice.
I originally wanted to do that by wearing an old Superman t-shirt. Like an old sort of faded one. It just came from the notion that if you're going to quite a dark place, that maybe you look for things that make you feel safe. So you sort of regress a bit, and you also look for things that transmit confidence to the world. And I thought, well, he might go into his closet and find an old Superman t-shirt he wore when he was a teenager, and that I guess sort of morphed into the t-shirt that we finally used. I think they thought the Superman t-shirt was a bit on the nose, maybe. And then a few years later, I didn't much to do about nothing. We put it in that instead. Never get rid of a decent idea.
thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay. Hello.
Hi.
Hi. So, I was wondering, you've done all these really serious Grace Point, Broadchurch, Hamlet, everything. Do you miss like the levity of Doctor Who? Do you like the serious stuff more?
I like the variety, to be honest, and I've managed to do a fair smattering of different things as I've gone along. It's nice to do something, you know, when you've done something that's all quite frothy. It's then nice to do something that takes you into a bit more of an intense place, and then it's nice to bounce out of that again. And I've been quite fortunate that I've managed to keep that variety going, which is what I've always sort of tried to do, and hopefully we'll have a chance to keep doing, I guess.
Awesome.
Thank you. Hi, how are you?
Hi, David. You remember me yesterday. I had a very elaborate TARDIS dress that opened up to show the console.
Well done, well done. It was
Thank
amazing.
you. And so I was wondering, other than yourself, if you did cosplay, who would you go as from Doctor Who?
Oh, good question. Maybe someone with a big plastic head, because then I could go out in amongst the stalls and everything and have a look around. So what would I be? I'd be, yeah, Cyberman would be good. Yeah, a bit tall for Sontaran, I suppose. A Judoon, that's a good idea. Has anyone got a good Judoon costume? No. There's a lot of levers and things inside those heads, so they'd be quite tricky, I think. Because an adipose. I'm a bit tall for an adipose. He's dressed as Donna Noble in a wedding dress. Look at that!
All right.
Yeah. Thank
Cool,
you.
thank you. Hello there. We have the cutest little Dalek I've ever seen.
Hi.
Today's my birthday.
Happy birthday!
Birthday.
And I wanted to know which you liked better, a Scottish accent or another accent.
Well, obviously I have a fondness for a Scottish accent. But do you mean to when I'm doing acting and things?
Mm-hmm.
I don't really mind. I like doing different accents because it helps you to sort of feel like you're playing someone else, you know. And if it's an accent that you feel comfortable with, it can be quite. It can take you to a slightly different place. It can make you feel, make you move slightly differently, make you think slightly at a slightly different pace sometimes. But then I also like using my own accent because it's one less thing to think about. So you can concentrate on other things. So I don't really have. I like that. I like again the variety. I like that I get to use my own accent and any other accent that people let me, I suppose.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Hi.
Hi.
Of all the episodes that you did as the Doctor, I know you spoke a bit yesterday about how you couldn't really choose a favorite as such. Save the Doctor's Daughter. Which other episode or episodes do you feel had, doing them had sort of the most significant impact on you, emotionally as an actor? What have you?
Ooh, cool. I think probably, in many ways, the very first one, because it was the start of a sort of journey into a world that you kind of have a sense that that Doctor Who was something that everyone knew about, and that being involved in a show like that altered your life in some way. But then you don't really know what that feels like until you're in the middle of it, and it's such a peculiar, wonderful, scary thing that I suppose that was just getting started doing that first one, and the way that nothing is ever the same again, really, in your life, and that's a huge privilege. You really feel like you're taking on the responsibility of something because it's so cherished by so many people, including myself, that you feel that I mustn't break this, and you sort of you take on this responsibility, and it's huge, and until you sort of hand it over again, everything is very different and very sort of it's just such an unusual thing to be in the centre of, because it's so loved and analysed and focused on, and that takes a bit of getting used to. So I suppose probably the first one.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
And unfortunately, this is going to be our final question, but it's coming from, actually, I'll take final question, then the young lady dressed up as River right behind you afterwards. So, okay, so Batman, make it a quick question for me though, okay?
When you were young, did you ever play video games? And if you did, what was your favorite video game?
My favourite video games, well, you're not going to know them, because they were on a computer called the ZX Spectrum, which was a very British creation. And there were games like Jet Set Willy and Sabre Wolf and Night Lords. Don't mean anything to anyone here. But anyone of my generation, there's some people. Anyone of my generation who grew up in Britain will know them. And you look at them now, and they seem so kind of tame by Grand Theft Auto standards. But they were very exciting back in the day, and now I just feel like the world's left me behind.
My favorite game is Red Dead Redemption.
What's that?
Red Dead Redemption.
Oh, that's a good one.
I don't know that one. I'll ask my son, he's very up on the ball.
Yeah. Okay, River Song, last question.
Hi.
Hi.
Do you like K9 as a companion?
Oh, are you crazy? I love him, yeah, I get it, because I grew up with him. And when I started on Doctor Who, I was finding out the sort of thing, the stories that were going to be in my first season, and Russell T Davies came out and said, so we're going to bring back Sarah Jane Smith. And it'll be the second episode you shoot. The whole thing was just a complete mind destruction. So yeah, it was great. I loved him, and I still do. And it's lovely that he's decided to visit with us today.
Yes, yeah, he'll be doing photo ops later too, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Okay, River Song, thank you so much. That was an excellent
Thank you.